finally regain its full function and lead us into the demon world. The world where Sparta's power has been sealed. And the one who will lift the incantation is you, his own son. It must be fate.
Does that woman really bother you?
What are you talking about?
Why didn't you kill her? Perhaps because she's your daughter? Did some pesky fatherly love get in your way?
That's none of your...
To further your study of the black arts, you sacrificed your loving wife to become a devil as well. Knowing this, I thought you'd be more useful to me. But I was wrong. No wonder your attainment of power is incomplete.
What about you? You're an incomplete being as well. Both demon and human blood mingle in your veins.
Shut up. Now that the final door is open, I have no use for you.
What is up, everybody? This is RadTechShoe, and we are continuing our Devil May Cry 3 LP with Mission 10. So before we get going, let's go to the menu and change a few things. First, I'm going to equip Nevin for this mission, just to show it off, and we have a secret mission that we're going to need it for. Next, say goodbye to Gunslinger, but look how close I got. I was surprised. I didn't think I'd get that close to leveling it up. But, say goodbye to Gunslinger. It's time for Royal Guard. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to look at the item menu. I'm not going to get anything, but I will get a new move. Since we have Nevin now, we have a whole list of moves we can get for it. And as you can tell, Cerberus, I haven't gotten anything for it. I don't really think I will. You know, Agni and Rudra, you know, I've only purchased one, but Nevin has quite a lot. And the first thing we're going to get is the Air Raid. Classic Devil May Cry move. Air Raid. Now we can fly when in Devil Trigger. Now it is weapon specific, so we have to have Nevin equipped in order to use Air Raid. However, now that we have it, now that I purchased it and it cost a good chunk, 20,000, we can go ahead and start the mission. So right off the bat, come on over here and grab the stone mask. This stone mask we're going to use back in an area around where the waterfall was. So let's double back now. We have to head all the way out there. So go back through the Opera House where we fought Nevin. Head on out. Go through the limestone cave. Or cavern, whatever. And let's take care of the enemies as we go along. Just some Hell Prides and Hell Gluttony. Nothing too specific. There will be some Hell Sloth. But like I said, by now these guys are relatively simple. To the point where it's not even... you know, it's rare that I do get hit, and I will take some damage here. But for the most part, like I said, this is pretty... I'm just going to be playing around. So here's Nevin. Nevin is a electric guitar, and it sends electricity and bats out and damages enemies. It has a variety of attacks. Depending upon what direction you're pushing on the analog stick as you hit the triangle button, the melee button. He can either just do that, a basic attack, or he can start shredding and, you know, do a heavy solo attack, a heavy guitar solo, mind you, and emit a light and a circle, a tornado of bats, and just do significant... It does significant damage to all the weaker enemies, and it'll juggle them nice. You'll see bigger enemies it doesn't do much of anything to him. It'll damage him, but it won't juggle him or stun him or anything. And you'll see that later in this mission as well. But now that we have Nevin, let's come on over here to this combat adjudicator. So, it's pretty simple. It's an easy adjudicator. All we have to do is get a B on it. That's it. Just a simple B. Now we're going to go and use the stone mask and on the wall of the area where it said that we had the power to, we're going to use the power to part the ocean. So let's go over here and put the stone mask right here in this part of the wall. So all it did was raise a bridge, didn't part any oceans. A little disappointing, but for the most part, let's just go over here, and we got two things to do over here. First, we're going to get the shiny item, and it is the Neo Generator. It's the power source for the bridge back at the beginning of Mission 9, when I first mentioned we'd be back here. So, go over here now, interact with the skull, and we'll begin another secret mission. This mission is the reason I bought Air Raid right off the bat. We're going to need it. So here we are inside Leviathan's intestines again, and we gotta fly around and get all the orbs. Make sure that when you're flying around that you get the white orbs as well to replenish your devil trigger. And now just fly around. As you can see, there's a time limit, 40 orbs, but it's pretty simple once you know the path you have to take. And there is our reward, so let's go claim it. So pretty simple. Like I said, it's a little confusing at first, but once you get the hang of Air Raid, it's actually very, very easy. And that makes our second blue orb fragment of this mission. So, let's go ahead. Stinger jump all the way off. Now we're going to go this way and head all the way back to the bridge now that we have the power source for it. However, first things first, let's go back over here. You remember the red orbs? Well, they're back. So, let's grab them all once more. You know, free orbs are always a good thing. Jump up top, grab the green orb if you need it. And then bam. Alright, so now we can hop on down. We're going to go through here. We're going to encounter two new enemies in this mission. First one is right here. Alright, so these are called Dullahans. Dullahans are pretty simple in terms of what you need to do. You can't attack them from the front. Their spinning shield is impenetrable. You can't really damage them. Instead, attack the gems on their back. And right now I'm having a hard time judging the distance of like where Dante is. You're gonna see me take a lot of damage from these guys. And right there, like I said, I'm trying to attack the gem on the back, but I'm just struggling to do so. But if they take some damage, then if they take enough damage to the gem on the back, it's fine. However, with the rotating shields and the pillars and stuff like that, it makes it a little difficult for me to gauge where it is. So right here, like I said, I took way too much damage this time. I shouldn't have even gotten hit. In my test playthrough of this, I didn't get hit by these guys. So I was just a little irritated by that, but like I said, they're not too difficult this time around. Later on in the game, they'll get more aggressive, but for now, those guys are just the appetizer for what's to come. So, now we have to backtrack all this way around, dodging the ranged attacks of the Enigma as we do. So, we're just going to go ahead and have a little fun with Nevin. So as you can see, it does a decent job of stunning him, but it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. That massive guitar solo that Dante does. I don't know the actual name of it, you know. But it's probably one of the better attacks that Nevin has right off the bat. So we're just gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna use the Royal Guard a little bit. So yeah, that's what Royal Guard does. Is it, you know, just allows you to reduce the damage you take by blocking. And if timed correctly, it can severely reduce the damage to almost nothing. So, just go ahead, push through, exit out the way we came. And now we're going to fight our second new enemy in here. Alright, so here we're fighting Arachne and a much larger version of the Arachne. It's still basically the same. It's not given a different name at all, but it's more like a, you know, a Bertha, you know, it's just a bigger version of the same creature. It doesn't do anything different. You know, it behaves in a similar manner. It just takes more damage. So right there, I'm trying to use the Royal Guard, but when they use their web attack, Royal Guard can't stop it, and Dante will Dante will get bound. But as you can see, the Royal Guard does a good job of allowing Dante to not get knocked or stunned or knocked around or stunned or anything like that, and it allows me to keep up the pressure and not have to always dodge. It's a good what's it called? It's a good alternative to Trickster. But I like Trickster because Trickster allows me to completely dodge. Whereas what's it called? Whereas Royal Guard pretty much says I have to stay in one area. And like the Royal Guard does not stop everything. It doesn't stop certain attacks from the Arachne, like their web sling or whatnot. But it is pretty good. It allows me to stay near them. But as you, right here again, the web attack got me, so I decided to go aggro with Rebellion and just try and finish these guys off. So killing an Arachne with a melee weapon usually causes it to release the baby spiders that you see at, right here. So for the most part, the spiders can be dealt with a sword, or if you want, just ebony and ivory, target them. It's pretty simple. Alright, now we're back here all the way at the bridge. So let's go ahead and trigger a cutscene where Dante shows off his hacky sack skills. That kick at the end looked like it was a variant of the jet shot from Final Fantasy X. So I'll just let you guys think of that on your own. But anyway, go ahead, trigger cutscene and end the mission.
Well, that was quick.
That man. Did you kill him?
So what if I did? Woo! Ooh, I love a fast woman.
Shut up! He was obsessed with becoming the devil. So much he killed his own wife. For that, he butchered innocent people, too. He's the most vile kind of creature. To top it off, that filthy scum is my father.
Well, we have something in common. I have a dysfunctional family too.
And what would you know about family? You're a demon. This is my father. My family. This was all supposed to end by my hand.
Aren't you gonna shoot? Well, that's a switch.
Just go. I don't care anymore.
Family, huh?
And that is the end of Mission 10. Alright, we are halfway done now. So, let's go ahead and just wrap this up. As you can tell, my overall score is going to suffer because of the massive amount of damage I took, mostly because of the Dullahan. But, you know, like I said, everything else is pretty good, so I just decided just to keep this. So we're just going to go ahead, save our game, overwrite the data. Alright, and I will see you all in Mission 11. This is RadTech Shu, signing off.